Hello, everyone, and welcome to another daily creative challenge. My name is Juan Jose Usquiza, and I'm going to be your host for the next 2 weeks. First, I'm going to start welcoming everyone. I see people from hello, Jacqueline, Sam, Sean, Mandy, Stone Sadar, Mina. Hopefully, I'm not getting any names wrong. Forgive me if I'm doing in it. Hello, Sam, Baldair. Welcome, everyone. So, I'm gonna be your host for the next 2 weeks. I'm really excited. It's my first time doing this, and I'm gonna be showing you today basically what I'm gonna be covering in the next 2 weeks. But before that, let me just going through the normal process of showing what the daily creative challenge is. So here, if you go to behance.net/challenge/Photoshop, you go into the daily creative challenge website, and here every day you're gonna see all the challenges getting unlocked. So we're gonna start tomorrow. Today is basically just a welcome and intro kind of thing. So in the next few days, every day we're gonna do something different. But my idea is by the end you're gonna have one project out of. So I'm gonna be covering every day something different, but the whole thing is gonna take you to a final project, which is something cool, and I think it's gonna hopefully you're gonna like it. And also the way it's structured is that even though you haven't completed, for example, challenge number 3, you can just go and do challenge number 4, and you don't need challenge number 3. We are going to be providing different assets, so you can just follow along without having need the option of completed before. So when you go to this, please register. And hi, Jacqueline from Florida. Hello, everyone. So once you are in the Daily Creative Challenge website, you can basically go here and press Take the Challenge. And I'm already signed up, and here is where you can start watching the tutorial, subscribe, and each day you'll receive a challenge. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'll go through what I planned for the day. You follow along, and then you have a challenge which you have to complete. Every day a new challenge is gonna be unlocked, so you can just follow along. Here, if you want to be notified about the next challenges, you can just click here and subscribe. And the next thing you want to do is you want to join the community, which is you can do it in 2 ways. You press here, join the community chat, or you can just go to chat with the community and join us. Once you click here, you're gonna have to go through this registration process, and it's gonna take you to the Discord, which is basically this platform where you can challenge with you can basically interact with people. You can share your work, and it's really cool because you get a lot of feedback from not only us, but your peers and everyone who's involved in this creative challenge. So basically here, this is the creative challenge general website. Here on the left, you have all these options you can go through. Here, for example, you can go into current challenge, and then you can see the challenge. You can see the current challenge actually, and you can see how people are uploading the every daily process here. Oh, cool! I see here someone did this really cool thing. Photoshop DCC with Juan Jose. Thank you very much. This is cool. Yeah. So here you can see what is actually going on right now. But if you go to past challenge, you can see what's happening before, which is super cool. Oh, you can see here. Oh, look, they were even making like swords last past challenge. So I think that's really cool, and you can follow along. Hello, everyone. Hello, Michael, Sam, Mary, Susan. Hello from Nigeria. Hello. Welcome, everyone. So yeah, basically in here you can also ask questions. You can go to this tab and say, review tips and tricks and career advice. The cool thing is that you can ask people. We're gonna try to basically be answering all the questions that we can. So that's gonna be super cool. After this, let me just go through what I'll be doing with this next 2 weeks. So basically, my idea for this challenge was to think about something in the beginning, and then go through the process of how can I take my idea to a final product. So I thought about this crazy idea, which I'm gonna be talking a little bit more tomorrow, which is gonna lead us to this final Photoshop image. I'm gonna introduce myself a little bit because I think I haven't done it before. Hello from Minnesota, New York. So I'm Juan Jose Uskis, I'm a multimedia artist. I'm also a creative resident. And what I like to do is I like to play and experiment with different technologies to create images. Images can be either moving images or still images, but that's what I'm focusing on in the last years. So this time what I'll be showing is something that I've been actually experimenting with the last couple of months, which is I use different softwares to I start creating a landscape, and then I start thinking about, okay, how can I create a story around this? So basically that's what I'm gonna be doing. For challenge number 1, which is gonna start tomorrow, we'll be creating a mood board, and we're gonna talk about why it's important to create a mood board and have this sort of idea of what you're gonna be doing. And then I'm gonna show you a little bit how to create one, how to create a template of one. I'm also gonna be providing a template so you can just put your images on top and you don't have to worry about the process of making your own. But the idea is for you to use your own images and use your own project. So this is challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is I discovered I started using Adobe Capture, which is we're gonna go through this in challenge number 2, and basically you're gonna be able to, with your phone, capture like vector images, and just you're able to import that into Photoshop, and you're gonna have vector images of photographs, even you can take photos of your friends, you can draw. So that's super cool, and I think it's gonna be really interesting for creative projects. And challenge number 3 is where we're gonna start doing more manipulation, which is basically we're gonna build a night scene, and I'm gonna show how I'm gonna provide some images, either 3D images of landscapes or real images. So you're gonna be able to this day is gonna be focused on transforming a day scene into a night scene. So I think it's gonna be really cool. And I'm gonna show some tricks on how to adjust the light and be like making everything darker and how to change the sky. And I think that's just, I love to do this, and I hope like people are gonna have fun doing this as well. Challenge number 4 is gonna be similar, but in this case we're just gonna build day scene. So we're gonna play with layers. We're gonna play with how you can adjust different layers, or you can merge different mountains and a sky to create this effect, and to use. The idea is for you to use your own images, but I'm also going to be providing different kind of assets so you can play with and follow along. Challenge number, where are we? Challenge number 3, we're going to start using 3D elements or 3D assets in your composition. So we're going to be learning how to import them. We're going to be learning how to add textures, how to scale them, rotate them, and basically play with colors, manipulate them a little bit. And you don't need actually a 3D object for this challenge, because I'm gonna provide you with really simple objects, which I'm also gonna be using simple objects. I'm gonna provide you with a cube and a ball, so you don't have to worry about. But then there's different websites that you can go and take a look and basically download your own 3D models. Here is a preview of what we're gonna be covering. Challenge number 6 would be, where's this? Oh yeah. Challenge number 6 is how to use hello from New York, hello from UK, hello everyone, Stanford. Yeah, so challenge number 6 is basically how to use text to enhance it and make something different in your image. We're going to be covering different kind of text effects and how to play with the text in the image. So we're going to be like bending basically text with the mountains and you know, just having a little bit of fun with that. Challenge number 7 is we're going to be covering how to, in the date, in the night scene, we're going to be doing some lighting effects. For example, how to create a neon effect, how to use shadows, reflections. And I think that's super cool because, I don't know, I think makes your image really great. This is an example. I mean, I already created this for this project, but during that time, maybe, you know, my ideas are, I'm going to start doing something, but if I feel like I want to do something else, I'm going to just be adding on top of that. So we'll see what happens. But I think that's a really cool technique, and I can show you, hopefully you can learn really cool tricks for that. Challenge number 8 could be doing the same, but in the night scene. So basically at the end, you're going to have a day and a night scene. And the idea is how you can think of manipulate images and to create these stories, these visual stories, in 2 different ways. And finally, the last challenge would be just using color adjustments or color techniques to change the mood and transform your images into whatever you feel like you want to take them to. That was basically it. That was what we were going to cover in the next 2 weeks. I'm really excited. I think this is super cool. This is something that I love to do. And yeah, you know, if you join the Discord, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to answer every question or doubts that you have. Happy to talk with everyone. Something else that I have to show you about the Behance website is basically, so when you go to your Behance, you create a new project. And then what I did here is basically I created different tabs for different challenges. So here I have from challenge 1 to 9. And what you do here, for example, is you go to, let's say you create a grid and let's say you create more than one project. You can upload files here under challenge 1 and so on. So once you do that, let's say I already have my file here, you finish your file, then let's say you save it. Just gonna save it on DCC, challenges, and example, cover. You have to basically have a cover image. Okay, here it is. Here, okay, let's say you first create a new project, then you create the challenges, you press save, and this is gonna take you to, you press continue, and then on here you're gonna press upload image, and here I'm gonna upload the cover picture that I have. Here we just wait for a little bit until it's already uploaded there, and here you can adjust the size you want the cover image to have. You can play around with that. You can move it a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, then you press crop and continue. And then here you have different fields you can add. You can add co-owners if you're making this project with someone else. But here in discoverability, you can just add keywords. I mean, you can use the ones that you want, but we recommend, or we're using the one called PS Daily Challenge. And then you just press publish on here as well. Yeah, and you can just select which creative fields your project is gonna be. You know, I'm gonna use photography. What else? Photography, digital photography, and then let's see what else can I use. retouching. Then you click done, and then save, and then continue. Oops, no what happened. Yeah, okay. Here, crop and continue, then publish. And then when you have, once you have this, you can promote, and basically people can just go to your folder, and they can see the projects you are already creating. I have a couple already, and this is really cool for, you know, people are going to be able to see your work, and you know, you're going to be meeting a lot of new people, and that's what is, it's super cool. Something else. Oh, hello from Netherlands, Frankfurt. Yeah, that's my Behance. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, that's my Behance. Please, I mean, follow along. I'm gonna be happy to be following every one of you as well. Yeah, and yeah, this is super cool. I'm gonna show you some stuff that I've been doing before, so you can take a look of how I started creating all these projects. So basically, here is I'm just combining, and you know, right now I'm doing a lot of 3D. I'm combining 3D manipulations that I create, but my idea is for you to use 3D images or objects, to use your own images. I'm showing you how, for example, sometimes I can just create or just fix or combine the same image, but I just manipulate a part of it to create a different kind of to give it a different mood of story, right? So yeah, that's going to be super cool. This is another effect of how I use the neon effect, and you know, it's just, for me, it's a way of how can I take pictures and combine them, and now I just use different technologies, which is what I really love to do. Here's more, and I think this is super cool because you're gonna have yeah, a lot of different ways of thinking about how to do your work. Yeah, capture, I think I started using it not so long ago, and I think it's super cool. I think there's a lot of potential for creative work. The fact that you could just, you know, take a picture and just use those elements you can start manipulating or creating projects with the vector parts of that project. Yeah, so I'm super happy. Please follow along. If you have any questions, please go to this Discord website, join the community. It's really cool for you to interact with people. You go here, current challenge, and here is where you basically are going to be able to upload all the challenges. Thank you for Noor. So we're going to go through what is capture on challenge number 2. Yeah, I use Blender as well. Michael, how's it going? Yeah, so basically, every time you want to start sharing your project, you go to the current challenge, you press plus, and then here's where you can start uploading your images. I'm not gonna upload right now because we're just gonna do it every day. So here's where you can just, you know, I go through the session, you follow along, and then you all start creating your project, and every day you have to upload the ones that we did. So I'm not gonna upload anything, but that's the process. And if you are really curious about what happened before, just go to past challenges, and you can see what people were doing before. And you know, if you see something really cool from here, you can just also go to where is this? You can go to the main website on the Behance, which is behance.net challenge Photoshop. And if you scroll down, you can see past challenges. You know, you can see what happened or what the topic was. For example, create an illustration, take effects, combine shapes. You can watch the video. You can start the challenge, and I think it's really cool to start learning Photoshop or learning new tricks and just, you know, I think that the idea of just start making projects, it's super interesting. Well, that was it for today. We have a, please continue on the live stream. We have now Dave Arcade following. And yeah, I'm excited. See you tomorrow.